Hey guys, Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com. In this video, I'm going to give you guys that are over 40 a dumbbell shoulder workout, all right? I'm going to give you two different ways to do this workout, a couple different variations. The first thing you're going to start with, though, is some mobility work. This is called wall angels. I don't know if you've done this before, but it's actually going to help with your spine and shoulder stability as well. It's going to help bring some more mobility to your shoulders. All you're going to do here is you're going to step away from the wall a little bit and you're going to lean back. Make sure your upper back is touching your lower back. It's going to be off the wall a little bit unless you are extremely flexible. All right, but don't worry too much about your lower back as much as you're worried about your mid to upper back, your shoulders. All right, and what you're going to do is elevate your arms above your head. You want your hands, wrists, and elbows and forearms to be on the wall along with your back, okay? And you're gonna just bring your arms, keep everything nice and tight. You're gonna feel this in your shoulders. Make sure you're squeezing your shoulder blades together and right back up, okay? You're gonna do this for 10 to 12 reps. And you're gonna do 3 sets of these. It's gonna help open up those shoulders. Again, it's gonna help with your shoulder and spine stability as well as shoulder mobility. So as you start opening up those muscles, you might notice if you're starting out pretty far from the wall, you will be able to get a little bit closer, okay? It's just, that's what you're looking for. You're wanting to actually open those shoulders up a little bit. All right, but like I said, this workout is only utilizing dumbbells. So I had to come all the way in here to find a wall that I could use. So we're walking out to the weight room floor now, but the workout is designed to go quick. It's designed to be extremely intense, so you need to just get after this workout, all right? The second way I'm gonna show you, like I said, I'm gonna show you 2 different ways to do this workout. You're basically gonna start with an overhead press. Again, all dumbbells, so dumbbell overhead press. We're gonna start with that one, and I'm gonna show you how to do these in straight sets. If you're working shoulders, and that's all you're working that day, do them in straight sets. I typically throw my shoulders in with a chest day. Again, I like to be quick. I'm 40 years old, 44 actually, but I've got a lot going on in my life. So I like to be in and out of the gym. I spend 4, sometimes 5 days a week in the gym. But what you'll notice I do is I combine body parts a lot. I typically do a chest, shoulder, tri workout. I combine all 3 and I get them done in 45 minutes, okay? But there's sometimes feeling like my shoulders may be a little small. If they're feeling small, looking small, then I will separate them. If you got a weak body part, do it. Work it on its own day. Spend a lot of time on that body part. Build it up, all right? If you're maintaining, just getting leaner, whatever, combine body parts. However, depending on how much time you got, obviously. But the first way we're gonna do this, straight sets. Again, we're gonna start with dumbbell overhead press. What you're gonna do on these, bring them up, and you wanna rotate your wrists, but don't bring them completely out, all right? That's gonna create a lot of stress on your shoulder joint. It's okay to create stress on your shoulder muscle, but not your joints, especially for us guys over 40. So I like to angle in, not completely neutral. I don't know if you can see that angle, not straight, but right in between, all right? And you are just going to keep your core tight, press overhead. Bring it down nice and slow. Centric slow, explode the weight up. Slow, explode. Nice and tight, back tight, core tight, keep it all tight. Just like that. All right, we are gonna go 3 sets of those, resting 60 seconds in between sets. You're gonna go from dumbbell overhead press to dumbbell upright rows, okay? You probably hear a lot of people preaching against upright rows. The main reason people are real tight and they come way up like this, that will create a shoulder impingement. You don't need to have that kind of range when you're doing an upright row. I typically bring my hands neutral, then bring them right out in front of my thighs and drive with your elbows to this position right here. right below your sternum actually. You may have a little bit more shoulder flexibility than I do, but that doesn't mean you need to go higher. That's gonna put your shoulder in a disadvantage. And it's also just working your traps at the top. We're focused on the delts right here, the shoulders. So typically here, drive them up. Again, core tight. That's all you need to do. To test it out, I actually just went over this tip with my son the other day. We've been working out together. Put your hand on your shoulder. As soon as you start to move, right there, you're gonna feel the delt. Right out here, it's at peak contraction. That's not a high movement. Anything over, gonna put a lot of tension, gonna put you in a position to get a shoulder impingement. You don't want that. You don't want an injury in your 40s, all right? So it's a small movement, but you're gonna feel a lot of burn in those shoulders. So dumbbell upright rows, and then we're gonna follow that with dumbbell lateral raises, okay? On the lateral raises, same thing. You actually wanna make sure when you're doing these, you're going out, not up. You're going out, okay? Going out towards the walls. You're trying to touch that wall, you're trying to touch that wall. You're not trying to touch the ceiling. The other thing is make sure your elbow is higher than your wrist, at least parallel with it, not more. You'll see some people doing that. The wrist is way above. You don't need to do that. It's a small movement. Again, out, elbow is higher. Okay? Just like that. You're working your lateral delts when you're doing these. If you go from here up, the trap kicks in. You're not focusing on traps right now. It's just straight lateral heads of your shoulders. That's what you're focused on. All right? Same thing, nice and controlled. Get them up, bring them down slow. Up, bring them down slow. Okay? Dumbbell lateral raises. All right. 3 sets, dumbbell overhead press, followed by upright rows, and then your lateral raises. 9 total sets is not going to take you long at all. All right, what I typically like to do, I put the same group of exercises in a tricep, back to back to back, no rest in between, and that really speeds it up. It takes this workout and turns it into about a 10 to 12 minute workout. You will blow those shoulders up. You're gonna feel them full of blood, okay? But here's the difference. When I do a tricep, I typically do my heavy compound movement last. You don't wanna use a whole lot of weight. You're actually wanting to pre-exhaust your shoulders first. So I will start with my lateral, straight into my upright, then into my press. You're gonna feel those shoulders full of blood. Then you're gonna finish them off with the press, which allows you to use less weight. So to make this safer and it's better on your joints. So basically one little quick round, what it will look like, you're gonna start lateral raises, okay? Just like those, you'll do 10 to 12 reps, hypertrophy range, all right? So you go straight from those to upright, 10 to 12. So we're talking, if you've done 12 and you do 12 here, you're already at 24 reps. Put those down immediately. Shouldn't take you too long. Straight to your press weight. Press. Slow. Press. Slow. And again, when you go that route, you don't need to go near as heavy because your shoulders will already be on fire and full of blood. So utilize these either way. I typically do a lot of giant sets, a lot of triceps. I like quick, intense workouts, all right? But all right, guys, that's all I got for you. Comment below, let me know what you think of the workout. And also, if you have any other comments, let me know. Otherwise, I got lots of tips for you to help you build muscle, get lean, boost your hormone levels. So if you need any other help, click the link below and get my free report, 11 ways to build muscle after 40. That's all I got for you guys. Get after it, and God bless.